Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Reigns. Time to play as the king again. I guess we could have gone a little bit further. We're on year 666. So meet the devil, if I was to guess anything at all, would probably happen there. There was some event that happened in the previous run that equates to that triangle and plus sign, but I don't know what it was. And my other thought is, like, how do you reset this game? And if you just wanted to start again? That's an interesting question. Rex moans in despair. Something's not right. Kick the dog. Pat the dog. This will have effect every year. Diabolus. Time has gone. Space is insane. Here it comes. Here again. You can feel your mouth closing down as if you never had one. So apparently I pet the dog and this summons the devil. And boy is that effect with lighting effects around it. Little king. Little puppet. So this is the devil? Do I go yes or no? I don't even know what I'm voting for. Watch his eyes go in different directions. I didn't realize I could do this. You can swipe down this way and down this way. I wonder if any of this actually affects anything. No words? Yeah, I can't say anything because he's using his magic power. How about that one? It can't choose. So he's sucking out all my ability. Few thoughts. Now I look like the jester. And so here's my military gone. Many deaths. So my money's going away too. Centuries ago, you asked for eternal power in exchange for your soul. Did I? Fortunately, you didn't mention anything about immortality. So now all my stats are back up to a diagonal amount. The lowest on the left and highest on the right. Each of the deaths is enjoyable. Now it's exactly the different stats. So the devil's enjoying the fact that I keep dying over and over again. But even more so is the choice I will let you make now. See, now everything is at maximum, and if we weren't dealing with the devil right now, I would assume this is the ultimate victory to the game. Go, little puppet, and see you again in 666 years. Meet the devil. So now we have devious curse cards. This will affect you every year. Death Witch. The next character you say yes to will die. Ah. The warlord of the east would like to meet you. He can crush the armies if he wants. He should welcome him like a king. Yes or no? What's interesting, this is backwards now, I think. So, is John Cromwell going away forever or just this run? I would assume just this run, so I'm gonna say yes. Body was found later that year, horrifyingly torn and bloated. Woof woof woof. Rex invites you to follow him. Alright, alright. Sit. Let's follow the dog. Rex brings you into the forest. Be nice. No, not there. Okay. Rex stops in front of a bright orange mushroom. Eat the mushroom. Go back to the castle. Let's eat the mushroom. This will have effects every year. Clarity. From now on, you will know more precisely how your decisions affect the kingdom. Is it a gift or a malediction? Nice. And we can see we're at 20 equally in everything now at the top. And that's kind of helpful. The fortune is expanding. I see new cards, new paths in the fields of your lives. Yes? I'm not paying for that. Okay. We now have met the witch, the sorcerer. Now we have some white arcanum cards that showed up too. So our next quest over there says try the blue one. Graham Loose-Tongue is right. A powerful magical force will create new futures for you. So do I want to do that? Let's just say yes. Instead of asking. There are 3 secrets in this new universe. Carry on. No. Let's just carry on. The fake luck can help you discover an unexpected ally. Interesting. Carry on. The ambitious lizard can bring you peace for generations to come. Interesting. The fatal party will not end well, but at least you will die creatively. What? I don't understand. Let's go what? We're probably gonna die here. We are at war with too many enemies. It costs a fortune. We should negotiate a ceasefire. If I do that, I'll lose 20 attack on my military and get 10 in popularity money. Otherwise, I lose 40 in total. Just say no. So at the very least, this keeps the total sum of points equal, where this is a loss of 40 points. And so if we're going to strategically play this game, we should try to keep it equal or gain. Tweet, it seems to be the bird was carrying a message, but it's not there anymore. Look in the windowsill, look under the throne. Let's look under the throne. You find a lot of garbage, but no message. The message must have been important. Let me send some men to the borders. Yes or yes. And see, we don't know how this is going to affect us. So let's just go yes. If you were an animal, what would it be? A lion? Yes. No, I guess I'd say yes, because that's probably going to increase my army. The Eastern baronies are attacking. We will only prevail by enlisting the population. So I could say no, or I can take 30 from this to give 10 to that. So I'll say yes. My Lord Graham Loose-Tongue managed to set a lion loose in the streets of the capital. It's pandemonium. Send their army. Close the castle gates. Well, I guess send in the army. The message says, don't believe the blackbird. It's all fake news. Why? Okay. The message says, Saikuya is a puppet in the hands of bad people. Sad. Why? I think I'm getting a Trump reference here. You little scoundrel, I'll pluck out one of your feathers at the time. Why? Yeah, try that, my sweet little white dove. Try that. Hey. Oh. Both birds look at you, finally noticing your presence. Ah, well done, fluttering demon. Great work. Now he knows. Looking at you. Yes? No. Let's go yes. At this time spent painfully writing my most powerful message was all for nothing. Yes, I am the real author of the messages, but would you have believed a pigeon? Let's say yes. Don't listen, I have no proof that he was not even born in the castle rookery. So, let's take this one. All fake and devious. You only have a choice, my king. Only one bird can remain. Which one? You, the other one. Let's go with the Trump reference. The decisive. There. Well, we may have a problem. A monk has started to bite his brothers, and it's spreading fast. Zombies? Werewolves? Let's go werewolves. Werewolves? I don't think so. No, you could call that cruel lack of physical activity. You should call that cruel lack of physical activity. I know. I can teach you a few things about white magic, please. But first you have to prove you're worthy to me of my time. Sure.
Hey, why?
Pronounce the holy word Zagando in the Eastern fashion. So is it Bop or Zlomo? I would guess it's this. That was not the right answer. Wow. I would like to meet up with some of my friends, my scientist friends in the West in your castle. Sure. Sorry, we should spend some money to build a communal barn to prevent famine. Yes. Providence. The barn was expensive, but a good protection to avoid famine and the people's unrest. Nice. So now the game has really expanded a lot more than those first few runs through of this, with the extra fates and curses and such. If I hit start, can I come over here and see what I have? Yeah. Interesting. 142 cards right now. The message says islanders are preparing invasion. Send the army, or it's not true. Let's go, it's not true. The estuary of the river drop is a dangerous swamp for travelers. Should we sanitize the whole area? It cost me 10 gold and help the people. Or just say no and hurt the people. Let's say no. There's been an explosion in the capital. We don't know exactly what happened. Shall we close the gates to the city? No or yes? Let's go no. Keeping everything at like 50 right now. I'd like to conduct new research on the fabled transmutation of lead into gold. Can you finance me? If I go no, my religion goes up. If I go yes, I lose money in this. I'm gonna go yes. I'm Lady Lena. I can help you understand the laws of nature and the limits of humankind. Sounds useful. Be discreet. Let's see. The message says a dragon is said to have planned invasion your treasury. Must be a lizard. Reinforced security. So I think this blackbird always lies, so I'm gonna say must be a lizard. No need to be insulting. Here's the treasury. On guard. Take my money. Leave me alone. Thank you kindly, answered the dragon. I'd like to conduct new research on weapons and warfare. Will you help me? If I do it, I'm out of money. If I say no, I lose my military support. If I have to say no because I want to not run out of money. Seems my advice is not to your liking. You know who rules above men and kings? I repent. It's certainly not you. Let's repent. While doing my research, I designed a rather clever way to distill alcohol. Would you like to share its revenue? Yes. A convent of nuns have started meowing like cats. It's spreading to the whole village. Do we want to attack? Why would I care? Let's go, why would I care? The nuns kept meowing for ages. In the end, the church declared them heretics and burned down the coven. We're at 24 years there. An explosion in the mine killed at least 100 people. Should we continue to dig? No is -10. Yes is +10, but hurting the people. So, let's go. Yes. The kingdom is poor and weak. A benevolent friend of mine would like to make an offer for some help for free. Yes? No. Why would I say no to that? Let's go yes. Damo Adami. Do I say yes to that and lose a little bit of religion? Or summon a diplomat? Let's summon a diplomat. He's offering us to take part in a large cooperation between the major countries of the continent. So in other words, he's a warlord that wants us to join up. Sure, let's say yes. The country is so rich, we're throwing a party to celebrate the most expensive food money can buy. What? What? So I've gotten up to 100 here, and I think I've just lost by going to 100. You eat so much that you end up choking, everyone is drunk, so your death is only noticed the following morning. So everything needs to stay at 50. New high score, I believe, of 27 years. And so now we have 2 more quests. Lose yourself in the dungeon, have an heir. And 156 cards unlocked. Not very many characters at all even left to unlock as far as portraits. A lot of royal deeds and a lot of different ways to die. So it's kind of short, I'm getting the feeling of this game. We still have that protection for the famine. A new farming technique has considerably improved your harvest. What do you want to do with the income? Share it or keep it all for myself? I think we share it. The people of the western village are afraid of goblins. Should you take care of this? You or the church? Let's see if you can do it. You can never be too prepared. You need more soldiers. Let's say no. There are too many people to execute. We need help from the army. Yes. No. I'll go yes. Your mines are not providing enough iron ore to make weapons. We have to buy them abroad. Let's see what happens if we just get our military all the way down to 0. Help, there's a communal barn and a fire. Send it up to garrison. Yes. The Eastern Baronists are at war again, and the population is crossing. Let's welcome them. Invading armies are at our door. The army is too weak to do anything about it. That's what I figured. What? You lead the last remnants of your army and die at the steps of your throne. So, no real progress there. But we need to build a new church. Let's see, don't we have enough? Let's do some fencing again. Can we die in a duel? So, if I do this, I get a new move, cheating pig. You won, my lord. Beginner's luck. Do you want to know how to improve? No. Group of noblemen are officially raising the price of iron to make more money out of the mines. Take control of the mines. Tax them more. There we go. The message says a small village in the eastern baronies created a golem. General, no way. The soldiers' wages are too low. Pay them properly and on time. Sure. The mines are not providing enough iron ore. We've seen this. We'll have to buy it abroad. Let's say yes this time. There's a massive breakout from the prison. We need to organize a search party. Sure. It's my 20th birthday, Lord. Should we celebrate? Let's go no. People in the north are superstitious and pious. Build a church. Let's go no. Black market is thriving. You need to send an army in the streets to stop it. Now, what I'm trying to figure out here is how low or high does one of the other conditions have to be to get an ending? Because there's very possibly a 4-way 100% ending and a 4-way 0% ending that only occurs. Need to send an army in the streets to stop it, or say no. The wolves are eating the children. Can we hunt them? Let's see. Pure bluffing. Find a company of soldiers just ransacked the abbey. We want justice. Do we give them justice, or do we say no? Let's give them justice. Money to buy a small part of our country. Let's go yes. Merchants Guild is selling goods traditionally produced by the abbey. Put an end to this. Yes. No. Let's go no. We found some gold in the mine. Should we dig deeper? No. Sorry, the urine smell is bad. We should avoid writing. No, let's say yes to that. The Queen of the South is offering you 40 books. We should build a library. Sure. Want to build a marketplace? It will open up the economy. Sure. Open up a shop. Sure. The people are rebelling against the last vestige of the church. You have to escape. People are rebelling against the last vestiges of the church. You have to escape. What? The pagan mob has murdered you during your escape attempt. So that's what happens if the church goes away completely. And I kind of want to see what happens when the church goes full. But we'll probably see it eventually. See, now, this icon that we're about to run into indicates to me that there very well might be a new event that happens. A message from Griffin has devastated the South. Send money. Ignore. Let's send money. The harvest has been fantastic. Feed the people. Feed the army. Feed the army. I will pray for your prosperity. Okay. So now I'm going to be real nice to the church and see if I can get it to maximum. The Eastern Barons are regrouping under the warlords and the army. Sure. Raise the taxes for the crown. Sure, why not? The ship has been quarantined. It may have the plague. Shall we quarantine the whole port? Yes. No. I guess yes is the right number. So I'm about to run out of money. My lord, you are a saint. The Pope wants to establish his estates here. Let's say yes. The Pope's armies are taking control of the holy country. This is heaven on earth. What? What? So I've lost control as king. They want to kill you. You run panicked into the depths of the castle, discovering places you never knew before. Explore further, turn around. Let's explore further. The creepy, lose yourself in the dungeon. New cards, dark trap. Hmm. There's no way back, and in your absence, the kingdom ineluctably falls into anarchy. This will have effect every second. Interesting. You vaguely see a door on your left. Carry on, turn around. It's carry on. Skeleton cries on last sinister. He has a very long sword. Flee, attack. Well, if I flee, I just lower the church stuff, so it's flee. So it's using my stats at the top to see how far I can get into the dungeon. It seems there's a door on the right, but it's not clear. Carry on. The walls are ornate, discreet with alchemist runes. Use the mercury door, use the gold door. Let's use the gold door. A treasure chest. Open it. Carry on. Let's open it. You found the key. Take it. And let's see. Use the salt door, use the arsenic door. I've seen that symbol before. So let's go with the arsenic door. A trap is triggered under your feet. What? What? I died under the arsenic door. I was gonna run out of ability to do anything though from the top indicator. Your agony is long and painful, and the rats. Interesting. So, we are finding different ways to die, definitely. And we have 191 cards of... If that's 200, that's 400, 600, 800. There may be 1,000 cards in this game in total. That might be too many, actually. Unless the game starts to do something helpful. I almost think maybe turning off the voiceover might be the right move, though. And now we're supposed to govern like a winner. Let's try it. Real quick. During my travels, I found an elephant. Show me. I don't believe you. Show me. Breathing fire. It's not an elephant. Ha ha. Let's see. A dragon. Haha, you're kidding me. Dragons don't exist. This one does. Sure. Unmasked elephant? A dragon, haha. The unmasked elephant destroyed a large part of your castle before escaping? I'm betrothed. Let's go ahead and say yes because we want an heir. Save the victims or prevent pillaging. Save the victims. A giant is shaking the ground. Then Pavoli send your priests to help, or send the army. Let's send the priest. Country is ruined, my lord. Merchants and nobility own everything. Wow, 4 years and I ran out of money again. I think I've already died this way, though. The new oligarchy forces you to exile. So that's interesting, because is that a different ending than what we've had before? Like, William the Decisive was full of money, and then William the Elephant was the one we just got. Wasn't there another one where we ran out of money? I don't know. So there might be different ways to die even if you do the same thing, which would be nice to find out. Where does this go? Why does it hide down that way? Like, why doesn't it just stop when I highlight something on the portrait gallery? It seems almost like a bug in the game. So we've unlocked probably not that many new characters, and not that many really deaths. It's going to be a little slow. This system is double line spaced, and I really feel like you could put it as single line space and that would have helped a little bit. But we're making good progress throughout this game. That's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.